Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be discussing how people in the industry viewed Eminem initially before he broke out with the release of the Slim Shady LP. Now this video is pretty important because of the video I did a while back about Benzino's most recent comments about Eminem, where he insinuated that Eminem only made it big because of his appearance. You can find that at the top right corner now. And today we'll be taking this head on from the perspective of someone that worked with Dr. Dre before Eminem broke out in 1999. Actor, director, and writer Pierre Edwards recently talked about meeting Eminem for the first time before Eminem broke out, and his impressions of Eminem when they first met pretty much sums up how M's appearance in the early years were a stumbling block to his success. And now that he's overcome it, those that don't like him or his music now jump in to talk like they know it all at the moment to downplay Eminem and Dr. Dre's efforts in the beginning. The comedy The Wash released in 2001 and starred Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Pierre Edwards, among others. And after shooting the movie, Pierre Edwards discussed working with Dr. Dre on skits for his album 2001. And in the recent interview, he said, and I'll be quoting him here, I'll leave a link to the full video in the description. After shooting the Wash movie, Dre wanted me to do some skits for his 2001 album. I went to the studio and they were working on a song called They Forgot About Dre. And I remember there was a white engineer on the boards who was telling Dre how to rap really precisely. I was like, who the F is this white boy telling Dre how to rap? The engineer told me he's a rapper and he did a show in Philadelphia and they booed him. And I was like, yeah, cause you white, you probably ain't no good. And we're talking about where the roots from, brother. You probably is whack. I didn't tell him that, but I thought of it. I mean, look at you. You got blonde hair. What the F you gonna do? And about 3 months later, My Name Is came out and I was like, that's the dude that was in the studio with Dre working on They Forgot About Dre. Effing Eminem. Now before we continue, remember to smash the like button if you enjoy content like this. The likes are free. And I know most of you guys go to the club and hand out free drinks to complete strangers that cost over $10, but y'all don't end up hitting nothing. But at least here, you can hit the like button for free. If this is your first time here, also smash the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss a video. Pierre Edwards' initial impressions of meeting Eminem is exactly the same with many others working in the industry at that time, and even the likes of Fat Joe missed out on the opportunity to sign Eminem initially because of the stereotype. Dre was hanging on by a thread when he signed Eminem, and Jimmy made sure he knew the risks. And even Jimmy would have ran out of excuses for Interscope to keep Dr. Dre if Eminem had failed. But now that it's time to reap the rewards, every Eminem critic now wants to jump in and talk about how Eminem's appearance is opening doors for him like Benzino did recently. And this is why all white rappers at the moment owe Eminem by default. I know I've been using a lot of football/soccer references recently, but what I'm about to describe can apply to any competitive sport. Notice how every fan that watches a game, when it's time to criticize the coach or manager, appears to know all the solutions that would have led to a win after the game is over. Fans will talk about how the coach is useless, how he should have used this or that tactic to win the game, but this is mostly after the game is over, and they suddenly become experts. Pundits also do the same after a game is over. They get paid to talk after the fact and they sound like experts. But the few times that some of them have had the opportunity to coach or manage a team, we have seen how it ended for the most part. They perform horribly and end up getting fired before the season is over. Pierre Edwards' initial impressions of Eminem was shared around the industry, and many associates of Dre had this thing in their minds when Dre was working with Eminem, and if they had failed, they'd have been the first to say, "I told you so." But they were left in awe after My Name Is dropped and took the industry by storm. The song that they were working on forgot about Dre, that Pierre Edwards was like, "Who's this white guy that thinks he can teach Dre how to rap?" ended up winning a Grammy when it was a big deal to win a Grammy, and that album went 6 times platinum in under 12 months. But at the surface level, seeing the appearance of Eminem was a turnoff for many at the beginning, and see where he's at today. Now, even this on its own can be used as a lesson to you guys out there who know what it feels like to be underestimated in a particular field or in life generally speaking, and it's evident that Eminem knew that many people in the industry felt this way about him until Dre gave him a chance. The results today show that he didn't let these opinions get to him or derail his plans to be the best ever. Many that criticize Eminem today and place his success on his appearance don't realize that they are also downplaying Dr. Dre's efforts. They think it's just Eminem they are putting down, but Dre put in the work at the beginning when many others didn't have faith in Eminem. And now that it's all good, placing M's success on appearance is tantamount to saying that Dr. Dre didn't take risks and didn't make sacrifices just to push a selfish narrative that there's some form of oppression that stops others from progressing in music, which is not the case when we have examples like Tupac, Biggie, Jay, Wayne, Kendrick, DMX, Drake, and more who have all done great. So what are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the comments section. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.